So hi there grade 5 pupils, welcome back again to another video lesson. So we are now on the last week of our video lesson for this quarter. So for grade 5 mathematics quarter 1. So after discussing with you on how to divide fractions, we'll now proceed to solving routine and non-routine problems involving division without or with any of the other operations of fractions and whole numbers. So there are some problems that will be discussed involving only one operation, which is division. But there are also some problems which requires other operations like addition and subtraction. So all of this will be discussed on this video lesson. So let's start. So for our lesson objectives, at the end of this video lesson, you are expected to solve routine or non-routine problems involving division without or with any of the other operations of fractions and whole numbers. So let us have the first problem. Jake serves 2/3 cup of mixed vegetables for every customer. If there are 42 cups available, how many customers will be served in the cafeteria? Okay, so si Jake po is nagwo-work po siya dun sa cafeteria. And then, part ng kanyang sineserve sa bawat customer is yung 2/3 cup of mixed vegetables. And then, ayon sa problem, meron po tayong 42 cups na available. Okay, so ang tanong natin, how many customers will be served in the cafeteria? So kung ang kada serving ni Jake is only 2/3 cup na mixed vegetables, ilan kaya yung customers na masaserve given na 42 cups lang yung available? So steps in solving word problem. First, understand. So under understand, we have to identify what is asked and what are given. So dito muna tayo sa what is asked. So ang what is asked natin is the total number of customers served with mixed vegetables. Or pwede rin naman po, ayan, how many customers will be served in the cafeteria? Next, what are given? So una, 2/3 cup of mixed vegetables. So kada customer po, 2/3 cup lang po ang binibigay na serving. Okay, so and then 42 cups available. Next, what is or are the operations to be used? So since 42 cups available and kada serving ng mixed vegetable is only 2/3 cup, so yung operation po natin dito is, of course, division. Okay. Next, fourth plan. So divide 42 by 2/3. So para po makuha po natin yung total number of customers na pwedeng ma-serve doon sa mixed vegetables na available. So for the next step, solve. So what is the number sentence, solution, and answer? So let us have first the number sentence. So yung magsisilbing dividend po dito is 42. So yung total number of cups, 42. And then divided by 2/3 is equal to n. So ayan, 42 divided by 2/3 is equal to n. N here is the total number of customers that will be served. So, let us apply keep, change, and flip technique. Ayan. So, dito muna tayo. Rewrite lang natin yung number sentence. So, lagyan po natin ng denominator na 1 yung ating dividend. So, yung whole number natin. So, 42 over 1 divided by 2/3 is equal to n. Next, dito tayo sa keep. So, 42 over 1 and then change. So, yung ating operation na division magiging multiplication. And then flip, yung 2/3 magiging 3 over 2 equals n. So, dito tayo ngayon. So, 42 over 1 times 3 over 2 is equal to n. Now, let us use cancellation method. So, 42 and 2 can be cancelled using the GCF, which is 2. So, 42 divided by 2, this will become 21. And then 2 will become 1. And then, we'll multiply the remaining factors. So, 21 times 3, we have 63. Over 1 times 1, 1. So, 63 divided by 1 is 63. So, kapag ang pinag-uusapan po natin sa problem is tao, people, so, whole number po ang sagot. Siyempre, wala naman pong taong kalahati. Wala naman pong taong 1/4. So, just like our answer, 63. Okay. So, the total number of customers that will be served is 63. Next, how to check our answer. Is your solution correct? So, paano po natin malalaman kung tama po yung nakuha nating sagot na 63? Okay, so, nakuha po nating sagot kanina na 63. Okay, pwede po natin siyang i-multiply sa 2/3. Ayan. So, ibig sabihin, kung 63 customers yon and kada customer is 2/3, malalaman natin kung ilan cups, yung total number of cups na available. So, 63 times 2/3 is equal to 42. So, let's check. So, rewrite lang natin 63 over 1 times 2/3 is equal to 42. So, pwede natin i-cancel out yung 63 tsaka 3 kasi GCF nila is 3. So, 63, this will become 21. 3 divided by 3, this will become 1. Next, multiply natin yung mga remaining factors. So, 21 times 2 over 1 times 1. Ayan. So, 21 times 2, that is 42. Over 1 times 1, 1. Ayan. So, 42 over 1, this is 42. Equals 42. So, therefore, our answer 63 is correct. So, there are 63 customers that will be served in the cafeteria. So, let's have problem number 2. Hannah bought 9 over 10 liters of concentrated juice to be distributed among her 6 friends. How much will each of her friends get? Okay, so malinaw naman po sa problem na yung total amount ng concentrated juice na meron si Hannah is 9 over 10 liters. Okay, so kailangan niyang i-distribute yon equally sa 6 niyang kaibigan. So, let's have the first step, which is understand. So, we have to identify what is asked and what are given. So, what is asked in the problem? Pwede nating ilagay na the amount of concentrated juice which will be given to each of her friends. Ayan. So, pwede rin naman po yung nasa huli. How much will each of her friends get? Kaya lang, we have to be specific, syempre. Kasi ang pinamimigay natin dito equally is yung concentrated juice. Next. What are given? So, what are given? So, 9/10 liters of concentrated juice. And then, what else? 6 friends. A total of 6 friends. Next, plan. What are the operations to be used? So, since we are distributing, okay, we are dividing 9/10 liters ng concentrated juice among 6 friends, kitang-kita naman na division po yung ating operation. So that is, we have to divide 9/10 liter by 6. So to solve, let us first write the number sentence followed by the solution and the answer. So number sentence muna tayo. So 9/10 divided by 6 equals n. So this is an example of dividing a fraction by a whole number. So yung kaninang problem natin, first problem natin, that is dividing a whole number by a fraction. So yan, 9/10 divided by 6 is equal to n. So again, using keep change flip technique. So ito siya, magiging 9/10 divided by 6/1 is equal to n. Nilagyan natin ng denominator yung divisor na 6 na whole number. Next, keep. So 9/10 and then change. So division, this will become multiplication. And then 6/1. So get the reciprocal of the divisor. So 6/1 is equal to 1/6 equals n. Now, rewrite lang natin. And then, we'll use cancellation method. So, the GCF of 9 and 6 is 3. So, 9 divided by 3, this is 3. And then 6 divided by 3, that is 2. Now, we'll multiply the remaining factors. So, magiging ganito siya noon, 3/10 times 1/2 is equal to n. Yan, numerator by numerator. So, 3 times 1, this will become 3. 10 times 2, that is 20. So, n is equal to 3/20 liter. So, ibig sabihin, each of his 6 friends will get an exact amount of 3/20 liters. So, bawat isa dun sa 6 niyang kaibigan, makaka-receive po ng 3/20 liters. So, let us check if the answer or the solution are correct. So, kagaya ng ginawa po natin kanina. Okay. So, yung nakuha nating sagot 3/20, multiply lang po natin sa 6. Okay. Equals yung total amount ng concentrated juice which is 9/10. So, kailangan nating pag-multiply yon, and then dapat ang makuha nating sagot is 9/10. So, rewrite lang natin, and then yung 6, lagyan po natin siya ng denominator na 1. Next, pwede po tayong mag-cancel kung may common factors. In this case, pwede po nating i-cancel out yung 6 and 20 because their GCF is 2. So, 6 divided by 2, this will become 3. And then 20 divided by 2, this will become 10. Next, multiply the remaining factors. So, 3 times 3 will have 9. 10 times 1, we have 10. Equals 9/10. So, therefore, our answer 3/20 liter is correct. Next, problem number 3. Mother bought 4/5 meters of cloth to make cloth mask. If each mask needs 1/10 meter of cloth, how many masks can she possibly make? Okay, so this is an example of dividing a fraction by a fraction. So, since we are talking about cloth mask, okay, yung face mask nagawa po sa tela. Okay, so ang tanong natin dito, how many masks can she possibly make? So, whole number po ang sagot natin dito. Okay, kasi wala namang kalahating mask. Okay. So, let's have the first step. Understand. So, identify what is as. So, what is as? The total number of cloth masks that mother can make or can possibly make. Again, pwede rin naman po yung how many masks can she possibly make. Next, what are given? So, what are given? So, 4/5 meters of cloth. And then, 1/10 meter of cloth per mass. Ayan. Yung kabuuan is 4/5 meters or 4/5 meter. Next, plan what is or are the operations to be used. So, dito po ang operation po natin is again, division. Then, we'll divide 4/5 meter by 1/10 meter. So, ayan. Yung kabuuan na binili ni mother is i-divide natin sa sukat ng kada cloth mask na pwedeng magawa. So, which is 1/10 meter. So, for the third step, let us write the number sentence, the solution, and the answer. So, for our number sentence, we'll just simply write 4/5 divided by 1/10 is equal to n. And then we'll use keep change flip technique. So, magiging 4/5 muna. And then, change, magiging multiplication yung division sign. And then 1/10 will become 10/1 equals n. Rewrite lang natin. Ayan. And then, pwede nating i-cancel out yung 5 and 10 kasi ang GCF nila is 5. 10 will become 2. 10 divided by 5 will become 2. And then 5 divided by 5 is 1. Next, multiplying the remaining factors. So 4 times 2 over 1 times 1. So n is equal to 4 times 2, 8 over 1 times 1, 1. 8 divided by 1 is 8. So n is equal to 8. So ano yung 8 na yan? 8 cloth mass. So there are a total of 8 cloth mass that can be possibly made by mother using 4/5 meters of cloth that she bought. So n is equal to 8. So to check if our answer is correct, so yung 8 cloth mass na nakuha natin kanina, multiply lang po natin sa 1 over 10. Kasi kada cloth mass, ang sukat niya is 1 over 10 meter. So kailangan makuha po natin is 4/5. So rewrite natin na may denominator 1 yung 8. Ayan. And then, pwede tayong mag-cancel out. So, yung 8 tsaka 10, ang GCF po nila is 2. So, 8 divided by 2, this will become 4. And then, yung 10 divided by 2, magiging 5. Next, multiply natin yung mga natira. So, 4 times 1 all over 1 times 5. Four times 1 is 4. 1 times 5 is 5. Therefore, 4/5 is equal to 4/5. So, ibig sabihin yung nakuha nating sagot na 8, tama po. So, dun sa binili ni mother na 4/5 meter ng cloth, ang magagawa po niyang cloth mass is 8. So, let's have the last problem. Pedro harvested 50 kilograms of tomatoes. He sold 35 kilograms and put 1/3 of the remaining equally in 20 plastic bags. How many kilos of tomatoes are there in each bag? Okay, so umani si Pedro ng 50 kilograms. Nag-harvest siya ng 50 kilograms ng tomatoes. And then yung 35 doon is binenta niya. And then after that, yung 1/3 nung natira dun sa 50 kilograms na hinarvest niya is nilagay niya sa 20 plastic bags. So ngayon ang tanong, kada plastic bag, gaano kabigat yon? So how many kilos ang kada bag? So let's have the first step, identify what is asked and what are given. So what is asked muna? So, pwede natin ilagay, sige, how many kilos or kilograms of tomatoes are there in each bag? So, what are given? So, 50 kilograms of tomatoes. Ito yung harvested. Inani. And then, 35 kilograms of tomatoes. Ito naman yung binenta, sold. And then, 1/3. Ito 1/3 of the remaining. Was put equally in 20 bags. So 20 bags or 20 plastic bags. Next, what is or are the operations to be used? Okay. So dito, ang operation natin is division. What else? Multiplication. And then, subtraction. Ang plan natin dito is get 1/3 of the difference of 50 kilograms and 35 kilograms. Then, divide the product by 20. So, una kunin muna natin yung difference ng 50 and 35. Tapos, tsaka natin multiply sa 1/3. And then, kapag nakuha natin yung product dun sa first step na yon, i-divide po natin yon sa 20. Para alam natin, kada bag, gaano kabigat or how many kilograms of tomatoes ang meron dun sa kada isang bag. So, for our number sentence, ito siya. Bracket muna and then 1/3 ng difference ng 50 and 35. And then, yung nakuha natin doon, i-divide po natin sa 20. Ayan. So, let's start our solution. So, dito muna tayo sa 1/3. So, 50 minus 35, we have 15. Diba? And then, divided by 20 is equal to n. So, next, what is 1/3 of 15? So, 1/3 of 15, so pakita lang natin dito, banda. 1/3 times 15 over 1. So, yung 15 tsaka 3, meron silang GCF, which is 3. So, 3 will become 1, and then 15 will become 5. And then, 1 times 5, 5. 1 times 1, 1. And then, 5 divided by 1, or 5 over 1, is 5. So, therefore, 1/3 of 15 is 5. Divided by 20 is equal to n. So, 5 divided by 20 is the same as 5 over 20. So, pwede natin yung i-simplify by dividing the GCF 5. So, n is equal to 1/4. Okay, so 1/4 kilo. So, ibig sabihin, each bag contains 1/4 kilogram of tomatoes. So, check and look back. Is your solution correct? So, ngayon, magbaback substitution tayo. So, kanina, para makuha yung 1/4, yung 5, dinivide natin sa 20. So, ngayon naman, yung 1/4 na sagot natin dun sa 5 over 20 na yun is imumultiply po natin sa 20. So, 1/4 times 20, that is 20 over 4 or 5. Ito po yung 1/3 nung natira. Yung natira kasi is 15. Okay, so 1/3 ng 15 is 5. Next. Kanina, nakuha yung 5 by multiplying 1/3 and 15. So, ngayon naman, yung 5, bis na i-multiply natin siya is i-divide po natin siya sa 1/3. Okay, so magiging 5/1 times 3/1 siya. That is 15/1 or 15. So ito po yung natira. Okay, next. Yung 15 na nakuha natin is i-add natin sa 35 na nabenta. So 15 plus 35, that is 50. So ibig sabihin, at first, meron tayong 50 kilograms ng tomatoes. Yun yung na-harvest ni Pedro. Okay, so ayan. Kitang-kita naman na nakuha po natin yan. So kung i-check natin pabalik, okay, pwede natin gamitin yung number sentence kanina. Ayan. So, 1/3 ng 50 minus 35 is 5, di ba? Is 5. 1/3 of 15 is 5. Divided by 20, this is 1/4. So, 5/20 equals 1/4. And then, lowest term ng 5/20 is 1/4 equals 1/4. So, ayan. Tama po na nakuha natin is 1/4. So, for our next video lesson, we'll now move on to quarter 2 video lessons. So, we are now done discussing our lessons for the first quarter. So, yung next lesson po na ating mapapanood for grade 5 mathematics is quarter 2 na. So, for quarter 2, ang first lesson po natin dyan is decimal. So, all about decimals. So, yun lang. Maraming salamat.